All right, so we're breaking down the book, The Traveler's Gift, and I'm just going to go over the second decision for success. All right, so I think there's 7 in this book. Really good book, simple, a little bit of an entertaining read. And if we were to read and think about these 7 decisions or these 2 or 3 pages that the book gives us each time, and incorporate that and really act on it in our lives, I think success and happiness are a lot more likely. All right, so check out decision number 2. It says, I will seek wisdom. All right, so it says, knowing that wisdom waits to be gathered, I will actively search her out. All right, my past can never be changed, but I can change the future by changing my actions today. I will change my actions today. I will train my eyes and ears to read and listen to books and recordings that bring about positive changes in my personal relationships and a greater understanding of my fellow man. Now, caveat is, we always say, hey, turn your car into a classroom. How many times are you at the gym, walking, doing errands, doing chores, driving in the car, and you're listening to nothing or music or gossip? Okay, if you cut all that out and put in the things that are enriching you, what are those results going to be a week, a month, a year, 5, 10 years later? Okay. No longer will I bombard my mind with materials that feed my doubts and fears. I will read and listen only to what increases my belief in myself and my future. I will seek wisdom. I will choose my friends with care. I am who my friends are. I speak their language and I wear their clothes. I share their opinions and their habits. From this moment forward, I will choose to associate with people whose lives and lifestyles I admire. If I associate with chickens, I will learn to scratch at the ground and squabble over the crumbs. If I associate with eagles, I will learn to soar to great heights. I am an eagle. It is my destiny to fly. A couple points on that. Somewhere down the line, I heard this saying that if you focus on having a third of people in your network or who you spend time with, that's a good rule to live by. And the first third is focusing on people below you. And it could be below you in financial means, could be in their faith, could be in their family life, could be in their nutrition, all those type of things. But if those people are below you, you're inspiring them, you're mentoring them, you're picking them up. About a third of the people, peers. So any of those things and others, they're about the same as you are. It's more comfortable and they're not dragging you down. You're not really picking them up. It's just there. But also a third of the people above you in those areas. So mentors, true mentors. I think a lot of us, especially as we're starting off our path on being motivated and advancing, we look at, we have so many people below us and or our peers, but hardly anyone above us. And we need to be focused on that, or else how can you keep the future so bright? How can you be growing yourself if you're not listening to the right stuff, reading the right stuff, hanging around the right people? And you can have mentors from afar, like this author in this book, this could be your mentor, right? You have their knowledge and wisdom right here. You can read it over and over again and apply it, all right? So think about that. How do you fix the third? I also heard this other one that if you show me the 5 closest people to you, the ones you spend the most time with, I can predict what you wear, what you eat, how much is in your bank account, the things you think about, things you talk about. Why? Because we are a product of our environment, whether we want to admit it or not, at least to some degree. So if you want to improve, how do you have that circle, at least in some of those areas, improve as well? Okay. I will seek wisdom. I will listen to counsel of wise men. The words of a wise man are like raindrops on dry ground. They are precious and can be quickly used for immediate results. Only the blade of grass that catches a raindrop will prosper and grow. The person who ignores wise counsel is like the blade of grass untouched by the rain, soon to wither and die. When I counsel with just myself, I can make decisions only according to what I already know. By counseling with a wise man, I add his knowledge and experience to my own and dramatically increase my success. I will seek wisdom. I will be a servant to others. A wise man will cultivate a servant spirit, for That particular attribute attracts people like no other. As I humbly serve others, their wisdom will be freely shared with me. Often, the person who develops a servant spirit becomes wealthy beyond measure. Many times, a servant has the ear of the king, and a humble servant often becomes a king, for he is the popular choice of the people. He who serves the most grows the fastest. How can you add more value? How can you serve more people? If you're a boss, how can you truly serve the people instead of expecting them to serve you? If you're a parent, how can you serve? If you're a brother, a sister, a child, if you're part of your church, if you're part of a gym, how can you serve? Where can you add more value? Okay. I will become a humble servant. I will not look for someone to open my door. I will look to open the door for someone. I will not be distressed when no one is available to help me. I will be excited when I am available to help. I will be a servant to others. I will listen to the counsel of wise men. I will choose my friends with care. I will seek wisdom. Hey guys, that's number 2. I'm going to do 7 of these over the next week or so. So stay tuned on that. And if any of you are looking for a way to serve others, to be challenged, to learn, to grow, and do that from a business standpoint, as well as a little bit from a personal standpoint, let me know. We are expanding nationwide, looking for some people to partner with me, get licensed and trained in investments and insurance, help people save more money, make more money, get out of debt. Thanks for tuning in. Be great, seek wisdom, and then apply it, serve others. Take care.